All right, welcome everyone to the official presentation on Fireflies right now. And in time and space, it's summer, and for a lot of us, it's hot. And if you're east of Kansas, you're probably seeing fireflies light up. If you're not east of Kansas, you still have fireflies, but you're not seeing them because they aren't lighting up, but they're there. So it's firefly season for a lot of the country. And I thought with that summer magic, we would hang out with fireflies tonight. And I will share my screen. There. All right. Everyone can see that? Okay, good. Um, this image, you'll probably notice, is incredibly lovely. All of the images and the video that you'll see tonight in this presentation are all from the photographer Radim Schreiber at fireflyexperience.org. And if you haven't been to this site, I highly recommend it. He has beautiful photographs and videos of fireflies, and they're just stunning. Yeah, every single one of them. So just know that's where all of these lovely images originate. And we'll settle in for this presentation. If you can dim your lights, it's nice to. If not, no worries. And we'll find our Qigong posture for Dr. Pong's 8 verses, rooting into the space beneath, allowing the spine to straighten, and just taking a few deep breaths. And as we connect with these 8 verses, we can also connect with this beautiful image, and we see the earth and the heaven and the little lights in between, the fireflies. Head touches sky, feet stand on earth, body relaxes, and the mind expands. Be respectful and quiet. Mind is clear, and appearance is humble. No distracting thoughts. Mind expands into infinite space. Feel the mind shining into the body deeply and inwardly. Entire body is harmonized with chi. Harmonized with chi. So fireflies are in the Lemuridae family. They're soft-bodied beetles, commonly called fireflies, lightning bugs, or glowworms, and they get these names because of their conspicuous production of light. And normally we see them during twilight, which is helpful, of course, because it makes it easier to see their bioluminescence. And thousands of firefly species exist across temperate and tropical zones all over the world and on every continent except Antarctica. They need warm, humid areas and thrive in forests, fields, and marshes near lakes, rivers, ponds, streams, seasonal pools, or any other sort of standing water. And the firefly life cycle is from egg to adulthood, and they can live up to a year, but they're only capable of flying and laying eggs for about 2 months of that period. So we really don't see them above ground very long. Okay, so many fireflies have special organs under their abdomens that take in oxygen. And they combine the oxygen with a substance called luciferin to make light with almost no heat. They use this light to light up the ends of their abdomens, as we see in this photo. And firefly light can be yellow, green, or orange. And this light is the most efficient light in the world. Nearly 100% of the energy in the chemical reaction is emitted as light. And they use these flashes to communicate. It attracts prey and members of the opposite sex and warns off predators because lightning bugs do not taste good. So if you see one and you're a bird or some other predator, you're not going to go eat it. Each firefly species has its own unique flashing pattern, and sometimes they even synchronize their flashing, which is what this is. This photo is synchronized fireflies, which I think would be incredible. If you're on this path and you're walking through this winding stream of synchronized fireflies, I think that would feel very magical. And I mentioned this earlier, but while fireflies are known for their blinking light signals, not all fireflies flash. Some adult fireflies, mostly those in Western North America, don't use light signals to communicate. The females have a bit of light in the West, but it's very faint and they stay on the ground. So even the human eye, adjusted to deep darkness, can't really see the female glowing, though she does very faintly. The fossil records of fireflies are limited, but a single adult male firefly was mined from Burmese amber dating back 100 million years ago. And this fossil exhibited an obvious light structure on the abdominal segment, suggesting that this ancestral firefly was already bioluminescent. So fireflies are old. We have been exposed to them for a long time, so they're very much part of the world's history. Well, these are just more lovely images, and they remind me of a quote from Megan that she shared a few years ago, because we shared fireflies about 2 years ago, and she had beautiful words. So I will read them. Have you ever been in nature and experienced something so beautiful? A beam of light playing off a waterfall, a dawn chorus, or the clouds at dusk? That to just be one particle of light, one note of a song, or one cloud in the tapestry would make your life complete. There's truth in this yearning. Our vast nature is this radiance, this light, this love that creates the world. What if these fleeting moments were in fact a homecoming, a deep remembrance of who we are coming through? We can let those words and that deep experience that we all feel unfold as we gaze at the following few photos. Allowing ourselves to soften and relax. It This photo is titled Luminous Dancers. Every photo on the fireflyexperience.org website has a title, and I don't know, I just love this one. Luminous Dancers. This image is called Gathering of Souls. Which reminds me of Megan's quote, these little flashes of light taking in the world around them, participating in the environment here, and then passing these moments moments of light and connection and shared space. This is a short video Brittany Traver. And in this video, he tried to capture his feelings and experiences with fireflies in the woods near his house. He wanted to document not only their beauty and magical glow, but also behavior in their natural environment. He didn't do any digital manipulation to the video itself, so the real-time firefly footage is straight from the camera. And for optimal viewing, he recommends watching the video at night or in the dark with lights off, full screen, and sound on. And we can just relax and enjoy this summer magic. There we go. This is the last slide for today. And it feels like it flows beautifully from the magic and the presence of the video and all of these photographs of fireflies. And I love this because we see these flashes of light, these sparks, these luminous dancers held perfectly between heaven and earth. And it reminds me of our practice and our connections. And he titled this photograph Lunar Awakening. I invite us to breathe with this image. And continue to ground into the earth and rise into the heaven while we connect to the remarkable world all around us. I'll stop share. Thank you, everyone. That's what we have for Fireflies tonight. If anyone has anything that they want to share, please feel free. Mm.
You know, living where we live, I really miss fireflies.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them since I was a kid in Iowa. And I don't know if they have them in California. I never saw them there. But here it's like no fireflies.
Probably too dry. They
Yeah.
and the ones you have wouldn't be the light up kind. They don't use that for their communication. Yeah. I didn't have them growing up either. I only saw them when I was little and we would visit family on the East Coast and it would be hot and humid, which is not Anchorage weather. It's, drizzly and cool. That's what I always associate with summers, but now not. But we would go east and it was humid and hot and we would be out and it would be dark, which in Anchorage it wouldn't be dark, but there it's 8 p.m., 9 p.m. and it's dark and these little pops of light would come up from the ground. And I remember being a little girl and my mind was just, I had never seen such a thing, and it felt so magical. And you could smell the air in a way where the air where I was from just had a much different scent, which I love the smell of Anchorage, Alaska air, but the smell of that humid, heavy summer as darkness falls, when you see the grass and the moisture and children are often, when I was little, we were running around and laughing. The experience of it was felt almost otherworldly to me compared to what I was used to. So that was my introduction to fireflies. So it's pretty, yeah. So I understand when you have them in your world and then you don't, or vice versa. It's really, yeah, sensually different.
Right.
Yeah. Mhm.
Thank you for that share. It reminded me, it brought up images of when I was a little girl growing up in Vermont, and we had lots of fireflies there, and we would get like a mason jar and poke holes in the cover in the lid, and we'd go running around. I mean, the neighborhood kids, we'd all run around and we'd all collect our fireflies and stand around and watch them light up in our jars, and then we let them go. But it was just a magical thing, that was so beautiful, and it was fun. It was, we had a great time out in the early evening gathering them. And one of the slides that you showed reminded me of, it almost looked exactly what I saw, like what I saw last Sunday in my woods here. And fireflies aren't as plentiful now. I've never seen the density of them that I saw in Vermont back in the 50s and 60s. So, yeah, the environment has changed somewhat. But I saw the fireflies in the woods, and it was magical. And this has inspired me maybe to get my phone out and see if I can capture any any images of them as the summer unfolds here. And I thought that video was so beautifully produced, seamless, and the music never clashed with the natural sounds. It was like it all blended and flowed, and it was just, just a really beautiful video of so many different environments and environmental sounds, and the music just tied it all together. The composer who wrote that music was really tuned into it, I think. So anyhow, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful presentation.
Thank you for sharing. I feel the same with that video. I've watched it so many times and I put myself in the closet sometimes during the day and I close the doors and then I turn it on and I have the music and the sound of the storms. Yeah, I love it too. And it doesn't take away. Yeah, the music just sort of flows with the experience of fireflies in nature with all the storms and the owls and everything. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Suan.
You know, we did the fireflies in a jar as well, uh, way back when. What in the video it mentioned glowworms, and I can't get that out of my mind. And all I can get is a song with the first few stanzas. Glow, little glowworm, glimmer, glimmer, and that's it. So maybe Swan knows the rest of that song.
That's the only part that came in my head too, Gary. And I'm going to go look that song up. I want to learn that song, the whole song with all the words. But that song was in my childhood too. And, but you just sang it perfectly. That's the little snippet that went through my head when those words came up. So
What is the song? What's the song?
glow,
Glow.
glow
Glow,
little,
little
glow.
glowworm, glimmer, glimmer, shine through the night, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know this song.
Oh. Shine, little glowworm, glimmer, glimmer. Shine, little glowworm, glimmer, glimmer. Lead us lest too far we wander. Love's sweet voice is calling yonder. That's part of it.
They have a.
Oh, and it goes on and on. There's many, many. Oh,
Oh
my
my.
goodness. It has like 6 verses.
Oh, you got work cut out for you, Sven.
It was a song by the Mills Brothers in 1959.
And that's why you don't know it, because you weren't born in the 50s like I was.
Born in the 50s.
Or yeah,
Gotcha.
okay.
Wow. Well, that is very cool. I did not know that song. We'll have to look into that. This
Whoops.
should be on the thread. Yeah.
I think I might have found, is it like a show tune kind of, or 50? I think.
Well, you could.
It was a popular song,
I think
You can open it.
on the radio,
You can open
and
it,
you know.
yeah.
I put a link in the chat. I don't know if that's it. I never heard of it either.
Just once a day.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Go to Zoom
very fun.
or
See, it Zoom notes.
um,
We're here somewhere. We've lost everybody because we tried to go to the link. I think we're going to have to.
Sorry, we can ignore the
my
link.
bad.
It's fine.
We still
Oh, there we
see
go.
you, Robin.
We can see you and hear you.
Cool.
I want to share my, oh, sorry, Craig, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, Sean.
Go ahead.
I too grew up on the East Coast in southern New Jersey, you know, pretty much in the country, very much in the country. And at some point during that presentation, I just got a flash of, you know, we had a chicken farm with coops, but there were fields, and the fields, of course, had lots of weeds, tall grass in them. And you could watch the fireflies, you know, on the top of the grass. And we went out with my brother and I, because we were only kids there. We went out with jars and caught them too. Yeah, but it was funny because I agree with you, Swan. The density is not like, I mean, maybe in you know, really wooded regions, but I've only seen. I was out walking by the river not that long ago at dusk, and there's a little pond. On one side is the river, on the other side of the street there's a pond. And as I was walking, I could see this little light go on, you know, in the woods. I mean, in the grass, and but it was just like one, you know, one little firefly. And that's here in Rhode Island now. So, yeah, I just want to say about that beautiful video. The thing that actually struck me the most was the sky.
Mhm.
I have not seen sky that dark that you can see stars that bright since I was hiking in California 50 years ago. You know, it's like you you know, it's very, very hard to see anything that dark here on the East Coast.
Mm. Yeah. Mm. Thank you, Sheena. Mm. I love hearing how everyone spent time with fireflies in childhood, bringing that energy here with us right now. Yeah, thank you. How
Yeah, I have the same experience. I mean, just ditto, ditto, ditto as a kid in the Midwest. And I've always carried one night as a memory since then, and it was magic. And it's so if somebody talks about magic or something magical in the world, I can always go to the time with the fireflies as a real experience. And so I'm glad I have that. Um, and so, and I agree with you on the video. I've watched so many nature films, nature shows, and with the going on dialogue narrative that sometimes you wish you'd never want to hear again because it just gets too the same, and goes on. Well, that's what was the beauty about that video, and it just without the words, it speaks so much. Nobody needs to tell you about what Elizabeth's trying to present, and that was special. It really was. Um, I appreciated that. And then the first photo that you showed with the road, it's just a serendipity I've mentioned because that really is the image of what a lot of what the despacho ceremony that we just finished that represents. It expresses that an image of that about the light that we carry on our journeys and the road and the light we carry on our journey and also the light that accompany us that in the darkness of our journeys that we may not recognize. And think of that as a firefly during those times is to think of the magic of fireflies is a beautiful image. And so that was a serendipity thing I just wanted to share.
it's beautiful. He has many photographs of fireflies surrounding pathways, and it does feel so powerful just to have that lit up direction because it's dark and the earth and the sky are so prominent. And you have these tiny little flashes of light on these dark paths, which is what we all experience in our lives. Thank you. Yeah. Hello.
Do you know where he is? Where that took place?
He's in Iowa. And a lot of them are his backyard. The one in today's reminder email with the daisy, that's his backyard. He just stayed out there in the dark, waiting for a firefly to light up on a flower. But he also travels. He has an image of ghost fireflies. This is in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and they leave like an echo. So he captures firefly imagery he's in Fairfield, Iowa, but he also travels. This is what he does, is my understanding. So he goes around to the synchronized fireflies. I know they have those in Tennessee. So he goes out and sometimes he'll give little descriptions of the photographs. And those are as fun to read because you get to see how it happened. So it's a really cool site. It's beautiful work. Yeah. Well, if there's anything else that wants to come up about fireflies, if not, we can move into our healing field blessings if we want. We can add anyone verbally or silently into the field, and also trust that anyone who needs to be in this field will be and is.
I like to put Sally in the field.
Sally.
Put Ben's dad in the field, who had surgery today, and myself in the field, who had surgery recently too, for healing.
Hola. Hola. Oh, Megan, you are definitely in the field. We're holding you, and we have been holding you. I can't look at some of those and not think of your beautiful quote and all of the insights and magic that you share with all of us. I'm deeply grateful. And Ben's dad, and Ben's mom, all the loved ones, all the family, Sally's loved ones and family, all the support.
I'll add both my brothers to the field. They were fighting all weekend. They have complicated relationships. They're almost like twins or something, or they were born very close in age, but I was like much further from them, so I'm like kind of a more aloof, I guess. But those two are just so explosive together. But they also love each other, so put both of them in the field for their healing.
And again, all the family.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to put Ron and Barb Curtis in the field for healing of his heart.
Ron and Barb, and heart healing. Oh, love.
I'd like to put my friend Lisa Bede in the field for her overall health and balance. Yeah.
Lisa, overall health, balance, heart healing, complicated relationship healing, all the healing, surgical healings, all of it. All right. Well, we will trust that anyone else who wants to be in this field is, as we move into our meditation. Find your most comfortable posture, seated, standing, or laying down. And allow yourself to sink in, remembering the images of the earth and the heaven and the path, and feeling ourselves nestled as our own luminescent beings held between earth and heaven. And we can remember and invite earth's energy, heaven's energy to flow through our entire beings, our cells, our organs, our bones. And we can breathe with heaven, with earth. Allowing the breath to soften and relax our bodies, our minds, our emotions. Trusting the flow of the in and out of the breath. Not changing it, just allowing it to open and unfold as it wishes. We may even want to sigh on the exhale. Releasing any stresses, any worries, even any thoughts. Allowing them to flow out and dissolve into the space around us. We know that as we breathe in and breathe out, we are connected to this vast healing consciousness field, this collective field of baby hearts, flashing lights, dancing, and connecting with our world, remembering who we are as we dance together, our hearts open. And we can invite this remembrance, this self-awareness to flow into the center of the head, bringing the light and the presence and the joy of the dance into the center of the head. And as we gaze at the center of the head with this peaceful awareness, we can make the sound right in the center of the head. Mm. Mm. And this sound strengthens our awareness, our presence in the center of the head. Mm. Mm. And this awareness can open and expand as it fills the entirety of the head inner space. Mm. This includes the eyes, and the nose, and the jaw and mouth, and the ears, all softening in this peaceful awareness. Mm. Mm. And within this experience of presence and peace, we can feel the head inner space open and soften, growing transparent as it merges with the universe, with the chi of the universe all around. Shoo. This peaceful awareness can flow into the neck and the throat, the voice. Again, bringing that concentration with the sound. Mm. Mm. The inner space of the neck and the throat, the vocal cords, thyroid, all softened and harmonize with this peaceful gaze. Mm. Mm. Your neck opens, grows transparent, and merges with universe chi. Shoo. And this peaceful awareness, this present gaze flows into the shoulders, the shoulder blades, and the arms, rolling the shoulders if it feels good. Just noticing any tension, any weight of the world we may carry, and smiling at it, smiling at our precious selves for caring so much, and breathing with the shoulders, and allowing the sound to flow into the shoulders and the arms. Mm. 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 From this peaceful awareness in our shoulders, our arms, our hands, we soften. The inner space opens, grows transparent, merges with the universe. Shoo. And this peaceful awareness flows into the chest, breathing with the lungs, receiving and releasing. Mm. Gazing at the heart, observing the rhythm of our baby hearts. Remembering our baby hearts connect with all baby hearts, held in this collective healing field together. Consciousness, subtle and powerful. And we observe all the tissues of the chest, the cells, the spaces. And we feel the sound in the chest inner space. Mm. 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 And the chest softens. The edges, the boundaries open and blur, growing transparent and merging with universe chi. Mm. And this peaceful awareness flows into the abdomen, bringing the inner smile to gaze at all of our organs, the organs of the upper abdomen, the stomach, the gallbladder, the pancreas, and spleen, held in this peaceful awareness, this harmony. We notice the intestines, the kidneys, adrenals, our reproductive organs, and we breathe with these organs, allowing our peaceful awareness to harmonize with the songs of the organs. We hold them in this unconditionally loving gaze. The organs of the abdomen harmonizing, softening, opening with pure, radiant health. The organs grow transparent and merge with the luminosity of the universe. Shoo. We invite our peaceful awareness, our clear presence to flow into the spine, the neck, the upper back, the middle back, the low back, and the tailbone. Bright, clear, strong, supple, and healthy. Mm. 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 We observe the central nervous system. Mm. The peripheral nervous system. Mm. Mm. Healthy, connected. Mm. The inner space of the spine, the nervous systems soften, open, grow transparent, merging with the universe. Shoo. Peaceful awareness flows into the hips, the pelvic bowl, the legs, feeling the thighs, the knees, calves, ankles, and feet, the entire lower body, rooted to the earth, and held in this peaceful awareness, grounded and nourished. Mm. 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 And the inner space of the lower body opens, softens, becomes transparent, merges with the universe. Our peaceful awareness flows into our entirety, our wholeness, feeling ourselves as complete, luminous beings. And we allow the sound to fill our entirety. Mm. Mm. And here we are connected to all the luminous beings, the gathered light of this collective healing consciousness field. Mm. Mm. We merge and transform, open and gather, soften, become transparent in our entirety, our shared wholeness. We open, merge with the universe. We feel deep gratitude for this presence, this time together, these shared luminous dances, this gathering of souls. Mm. We thank our teachers, healers, all wisdom traditions, our Mother Earth, all that lives here, in the sky above, the universe. And we rest in this gratitude and check in and see if we want to stay here, emerging whenever we're ready. Otherwise, we can invite our awareness of the space around us to return to the body, feeling the air on our skin, noticing any sounds around us. And stacking the palms one on top of each other over the navel, feeling the contact of the palm with the belly, and focusing a few breaths there. Inviting this breath to help us integrate, to carry forward any insights, any healings that are present and relevant for us now and moving forward. Opening to whatever wants to be received. Releasing the hands, gently moving the body. Inviting the eyes to open if they're ready. Hmm. Hmm. How lost. Hmm. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Elizabeth and everyone.
That was beautiful, Elizabeth. And thank you to you and Megan for holding this space for so long. And thank you.
Mm.
I plan to keep holding it. It's a part of us.
Yeah, I know. I
Just
love this
feel
group.
it. Yeah.
Lovely. Mm.
So do I. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Megan. Blessings, Megan.
We will be in touch, and we love you guys, and we appreciate all of the sharing, and just thank you.
Mm. Mhm. Mm. Bye, all.
Enjoy the concert for us, Robin. Carry
Thank
it
you.
with
Yeah.
you.
We will. Right by
Twilight.
the river. It'll be just lovely.
Yes.
And
That's
it's cool enough now. They made it later. It was going to be earlier, and they said it's too hot. Let's start at 6:30.
I'll request glow little glowworm.
Yeah.
yes, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Let's keep the magic flowing, especially with the water. It'll carry it all. Yes.
It's funny. Actually, I was thinking too, is that the song, "This Little Light of Mine," I'm gonna make it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I was thinking of requesting that too.
That's a great one too. I hadn't thought of that with fireflies, but that's really beautiful.
That's what came to mind in the meditation to me.
Yeah. This little light of mine.
Light.
Yes.
I'm
And
gonna let it
yes,
shine.
and allow it to have that transparency and that nourishment. And yeah.
Mhm.
And it goes with the fireflies too, because they use their light to nearly 100% efficiency.
Yeah.
So it's
Mm.
this like really effective, powerful, integrated light. There's no light to burn them up. It's just this perfect, powerful offering. Uh, thank you.
Oh, thank you all.
I have to
Bye.
confess, I had the image of everyone's lower dantian all lit up.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I would
Perfect.
think our tailbones too, like the lower dantian down through the tailbone feels like that abdomen lighting up. I had that feeling too during the meditation when we got down the spine. I was like, oh my goodness,
Yeah,
like the little firefly.
yeah,
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
yeah.
thank
Cool.
you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Night,
Bye.
everyone.
Allah.
Hola. Bye.
Bye.